iPhone 5S versus iPhone 6 versus iPhone SE versus iPhone 7 iOS 11 Beta 9 speed test coming up right now. Let's go. What is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the iPhone 5S versus iPhone 6 versus SE versus 7 iOS 11 Beta 9. We're getting close to the GM build, and we're going to take a look at A7 versus A8 versus A9 versus A10 chipsets and how they're running this iOS 11 Beta 9, the latest developer edition here. So let's go ahead and begin this test with a boot up test. So I'm going to go ahead and boot them all up at the same time as close as possible, and we're going to speed the video up just a little bit so we don't sit here all day, but you can see they are all booting up now, and let's see what happens here on this test. So this is really up in the air because this is a developer edition, but you can see that the iPhone 7 does finish first, and followed behind that is the iPhone SE, so as we would expect right down the line. And here is the iPhone 6, and I did speed this up, but the iPhone 5S took extremely long, like probably 35 to 40 seconds longer than the iPhone 6. So beware that the iPhone 5S is getting quite slow here on iOS 11 beta. So let's go ahead and confirm the software versions now. So you can see for the 5S, iOS 11 15A 5370A. For the 6, the same thing. For the iPhone SE, we have the same software as well. And continuing on to the iPhone 7, it looks like we have the same software here as well. Just want to make sure you don't think I'm cheating you here on this video. So let's go ahead and begin this test. We're going to time it on the iPhone 7 Plus, and we're going to run through these applications, and you can see, let's go in 3, 2, 1, everything is closed. Let's get it. So you can see here goes the calendar calculator. Everything is going really fast because I did speed up the video. Once again, we're not going to sit here 2 minutes and watch every single phone go through these applications. So in reality though, the iPhone 5S was quite slow. I got to be honest with you, it was really slow, and it took a total of 2 minutes to open up just a few apps here that I have on the home screen. So just beware that application time speed opening is getting quite slow there for the iPhone 5S. Up next is the iPhone 6. So how much more will an iPhone 6 outshine an iPhone 5S here on the latest beta of iOS 11? So it looks like the system applications flew right open, easily surpassing what we've seen on the iPhone 5S. But when it gets into the third-party apps, it starts to slow down as well. So the iPhone 6 wraps it up with a 139.74, and this is actually a good sign. Looks like iPhone 6 users are going to be able to run iOS 11, the official release, pretty easily, and it's going to run okay. Getting into the SE, I'm using this as the A9 example for this video. This also applies to the 6S and the 6S Plus. Here's where you're going to start to see speed improvements, and iOS 11 running buttery smooth here on A9 and above. And it finishes with a final score of 56.37, so easily surpassing the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 5S here for the iPhone SE. Getting on to the iPhone 7 with the A10 CPU, here's where we should see a winner here in the iPhone 7. And going through the applications, it was actually quite shocking to see that the iPhone 7 was a little bit glitchy and laggy. It wasn't super slow when it comes to app opening times. Finishes with a 109.30 and actually loses in this test to the SE with the A9. And this was not rigged, this was totally fair. The iPhone 5S looked to run this thing quite slow. It still works. So the 5S works, but really slow. So keep that in mind if you are thinking about the update to iOS 11 Beta 9 for the iPhone 5S. On the iPhone 6 here, it is decent. It's coming along okay. So iPhone 6 users, I think when it does release official, it's gonna look good. We're gonna cover it here more on the channel. SE users, you guys can stay happy because you know what? The SE is gonna run it like a champ. No problem whatsoever here on the SE. One of the best running devices so far that I've personally tested on iOS 11. The iPhone 7 was rather disappointing, but I think I'm gonna give Apple a chance here with the official release of iPhone 7 iOS 11. I think it's gonna get better just because there's more tech in the newer phone. There's more to work on when it comes to 3D touch and all that stuff. So that might be why the iPhone 7 is lagging a little bit behind. But that is my iPhone 5S versus 6 versus SE versus 7 speed test iOS 11 Beta 9. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button for me. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well, and peace.